Hello, beautiful soul. Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to dive deep into a topic that many of us have heard about, but maybe haven't fully grasped in its true, gentle essence. We're talking about karma. Now, when you hear the word karma, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For a lot of people, it's this idea of cosmic revenge. You do something bad, and something bad happens to you. You do something good, and you get a reward. It's often painted as this grand, external system of justice, like a universal scorekeeper jotting down every single action. But what if I told you that this popular view is a bit of a misunderstanding? What if karma is something much more personal, much more immediate, and ultimately, much more empowering? Let's start by clearing the slate. The word karma itself comes from Sanskrit, and it simply means action. That's it. It doesn't mean punishment or reward. It just means action. And this action isn't just about what you physically do. It encompasses your thoughts, your words, and your intentions. Every single thought that flits through your mind, every word you speak, and every action you take is a form of karma. It's the energy you are putting out into the world, moment by moment. So if karma is action, where does the consequence part come in? This is the beautiful, subtle part. The consequence of an action isn't handed down by some external judge. The consequence is inherent within the action itself. Think of it like planting a seed. If you plant an apple seed, you're not going to get an orange tree. It's not a punishment or a reward. It's just the natural, predictable outcome of the seed you planted. The apple tree is the natural unfolding of the apple seed's potential. In the same way, our actions, fueled by our intentions, are seeds. When you act out of anger, jealousy, or resentment, you are planting seeds of that same energy. That energy doesn't just disappear into the ether. It first takes root within you. You are the first person to experience the consequence of your own anger. You feel the stress in your body, the cloudiness in your mind, the tightness in your chest. The external world might react to your anger, sure, but the primary effect, the immediate karmic result, is happening inside your own being. You are creating your own internal weather. Conversely, when you act from a place of love, kindness, and compassion, you are planting seeds of light. When you offer a genuine compliment, help someone without expecting anything in return, or simply hold a loving thought for another person, you are the first recipient of that positive energy. You feel a sense of expansion, warmth, and connection. This is the immediate feedback loop of karma. It's not about waiting for a lottery ticket to show up in the mail because you were nice. It's about the immediate shift in your own state of consciousness, the peace and joy you cultivate within yourself through your gentle actions. This reframing of karma is incredibly empowering. Why? Because it puts the steering wheel of your life firmly back in your hands. You are no longer a victim of some mysterious cosmic force. You are the gardener of your own soul. You get to choose which seeds you plant every single moment. If you notice you're planting seeds of negativity, you don't have to wait for some cosmic retribution. You have the power, right here and now, to stop, take a breath, and choose to plant a different seed. You can choose a thought of gratitude. You can choose a word of encouragement. You can choose an act of kindness. This is what clearing your karma really means. It's not about erasing a cosmic debt. It's about changing your patterns of action. It's about consciously choosing to sow seeds of love and awareness instead of seeds of fear and separation. Every time you catch yourself about to react with anger and instead choose to respond with understanding, you are changing your karma. Every time you replace a self-critical thought with one of self-compassion, you are healing your karma. So what does this look like in daily life? It starts with mindfulness, paying attention to your thoughts, words, and actions without judgment. When you get cut off in traffic, what's your immediate internal reaction? Is it a flash of anger? That's a karmic seed. You don't have to water it. You can just notice it, let it go, and maybe even send a thought of safety to the other driver. You've just shifted the energetic trajectory. When a friend shares good news, do you feel a pang of envy or genuine happiness for them? Noticing that feeling is the first step. Choosing to lean into the genuine happiness is the act of planting a positive seed. This gentle understanding of karma invites us to see life not as a test with a final score, but as a continuous practice. A practice of becoming more aware, more intentional, and more loving. It's about tending to the garden of our own heart and mind. The good things that happen to us aren't rewards. They are the natural harvest of the beautiful seeds we've planted. The challenges we face aren't punishments. They are opportunities to see where we might be planting seeds that don't serve us, and they give us the chance to choose differently. It's a process of purification, but not in a judgmental way. It's like cleaning a window. The more you clean it, the more clearly the light can shine through. The more you align your actions with love and awareness, the more your true, radiant nature shines through, and the more that light is reflected back to you in the world you experience. Your reality becomes a mirror of the garden you are cultivating within. So, I invite you today to become a conscious gardener. Pay attention to the seeds you're planting with your thoughts, your words, and your deeds. Don't worry about keeping score or waiting for some future payback. Focus on the here and now. How does this thought feel? How does this word feel? How does this action feel? Choose the path that feels expansive, loving, and true. By doing so, you are not just creating good karma, you are becoming a living embodiment of love and light in the world. And that is the most beautiful harvest of all. Thank you so much for joining me in this gentle exploration today. I hope this perspective brings a little more peace and empowerment to your journey. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more content that nurtures the soul. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. How do you practice conscious action in your life? Until next time, take gentle care of yourselves.